let me get back to the porn joint. Now, this is how I know somebody's on my phone at a particular joint and stuff like that nature, right? Is that I never looked at Green Eyed Girlfriend. So it goes ahead and so it goes ahead and shows me that it goes and show me that they're switching off and on phones when I'm outside. I got one phone left here, and I got another phone in the other joint. You know what I'm saying? And it's showing that like all these joints like Bonnie, Lena Paul. I didn't look up Lena Paul for a minute, and we got Bonnie Rotten. I looked up Bonnie Rotten. You know what I'm saying? And you see how they switching joint. You see how the joint is switching. So then it tells me that technology and magic and the gift is all put together on that joint. And what they're doing is just switching back and forth and stuff like that nature. And then he's sitting there and telling me something that's different. Now I looked up 50 Shades of Grey sex scenes. I looked that joint up. What you see, what I'm saying now, you see how they put stuff on people's phones and it make them seem that, and then they go in their search history. So just in case if you see any gay shit in my search history, that wasn't me. That was somebody else trying to set me up on some gay shit. There goes again. You know what I mean? Everybody's trying to set everybody up. There goes again and proving his point that Inception is definitely real. A lot of the stuff of the movies that he done said on his YouTube is definitely real. You see what I'm saying? YouTube is his videos that he uploaded about all this BS all the times everywhere he go and stuff like that nature. You see what I'm saying? And then they sit there and try to make him wait for this or make him wait for that. And you got people on the first floor that's shooting porn in the dark, and you got people on the second floor shooting dope and doing all type of joint and shooting porn in the bathroom. Then you got people on the third floor that's you know what I mean. I don't know what's going on the third floor, but no, ain't no homosexuality joint or nothing like that. You see how it's and then like that nature. You see what I'm saying? So that's my thing. Is like it's just crazy. And all these particular joints, I never looked these up. It's like trending searches, Susie, Gia, Lena Lovings, Chloe Cherry, Curly something like that. These are names like these are the kids. These are the kids, I guess, making up names because every particular Vietnamese that I know that I work with at the restaurant, they you know what I'm saying, like inside the restaurant, I mean I wouldn't see them do like that. And plus at the same time when I was texting Bob and whatchamacallit, when I was texting him and a girl was texting back, I can tell it was a girl texting back and texting about my $90 and the proof of that joint, you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that nature. And I'm gonna get to the money joint too. And all these names like Kuzumi Squirts and Kelsey Monroe Bang Bus and Chloe Cherry Ain, like all like people on my cell phone doing this type of thing and playing with my cell phone on that joint. I guess they may got my roomie my over here that sleeps in that bed. You know what I'm saying? They got him because when I came in, those blinds were down and the door was shut. You see what I'm saying? And that's my things like and then plus with the websites that I'm on as far as the dating websites, the Asian joint and match.com, and all of a sudden I'm on fuckbook. Like I'm saying, I think I put a joint in for fuckbook and stuff like that nature. And no, it's not no until you see when the screen went off, it said you rat. Like they're trying to say like the people from down low. This is the thing how they get mixed up with the real individuals that really actually run this and gave them the particular power to run this. They trying to make it seem to me that it's those people that saying that I'm telling and stuff like that nature. But at the same time, when you're recording when you're recording, you uploading stuff to his phone. And when you uploading stuff to his phone, obviously had to be recorded. Or if it's done live. If it's done live, you have to show him how it's done live. And if it's done live, then why are you doing it live? And then why his dick is not being entertained too as well? You got to ask that question too at the same time. You see how like when people don't know what to do or know what to say or anything like that nature, that when they get themselves in this stupidity and stupidity, ignoramus is troubles. You see what I'm saying? The most dumbfounded they just say, you know what I'm saying, join tomorrow you rat or whatever situation and stuff like that nature. And the thing is, like, who's he ratting on? Because he tussled with two cops right there on Ridge Avenue. You know what I'm saying? Who's he ratting on? he tussled with all y'all. Actually, y'all jumped him, and he's still here doing the same thing what he's been supposed to been doing. You see what I'm saying? Numerous times y'all jumped him. Y'all jumped him twice during Ramadan, and then one time out of, and then one time out of Ramadan, and then and the one time at Ramadan was over in Kensington where he went to go look for some pussy. Y'all didn't know, he didn't know what was going on. Y'all had people inside him that jumped out when he went to go look for some pussy and then said, "Oh, my husband's right there, this and the third." And then her husband tried to hit him with a broom or whatever be situation, and then y'all came up from under the ground and grabbed his feet and tripped him. This is all. Everything he says is real. I'm not BSing. I'm not smiling. I'm not joking or nothing like that. He had a gun pulled on him twice. You know what I'm saying, and stuff like that nature. But he's still here, still doing the same thing. He got his knuckles scarred up. You see what I'm saying, and he's still here doing the same thing. So what's the problem? Wait, who's the rat? Who's telling him who? He got extradited from from Allentown, Pennsylvania to Florida, to Tampa, Florida, because he called the same restaurant with the same individuals with the same pictures that he got and stuff like that nature. You see what I'm saying? And still here and still here. And they're still following him after they got him locked up. You see what I'm saying? After they got him locked up. And then another joint is that I'm gonna get to the money. Yeah, I'm gonna get to that joint, but this is a little short joint that's dealing with and casting porn and a lot of casting and a lot of the casting joints um uh, uh, uh it's the categories. They're setting things up in the categories that it shouldn't be set up in the categories. This is how I know they're uploading up and showing me these particular things. And some of these women are not even porn stars. They're just women just having sex, and then they're taking my ideas and my constructive criticism and trying to critique them to my liking. But at the same time, what the like what I like I like to my at the same time, like, I beat my dick. I get more. I masturbate. I get more satisfaction out of that by watching Jenna Jameson or Heather Hunter without them being in there. When and the thing is that they're trying to find the connection. Well, if they're trying to find no, if they're trying to find a disconnection where I can get where I would get horny at the particular time when I see him or when I beat my dick or whatever is the situation. And see what I'm saying? And I would get mad if she jumps into the phone because of what she's done. She knows she has disconnect because of what she done. You see what I'm saying? She's not going to have that connection with anybody remotely to him. You see what I'm saying? And it's just plain like that. If she get his brother and stuff like that nature, well, his brother never even met her and stuff like that. That'd be a connection. That'd be a connection to that joint. But him, she would have no connection to him because what she done and what she continues to do, and stuff like that nature. And people see what she continues to do. You know what I mean? And that's why she has no help. You know what I'm saying? And and the thing is with that is like she made a picture. She made a picture into a porn star and stuff like that nature. You know what I mean? I'm just explaining of what you call it. You know what I'm saying? Is I'm thinking if you said you checked me and nobody was in there, why would I talk in a third person? You see what I'm saying? And and that's my and that's my thing. No, it's not continues to get. He should none of this should have happened. He's a dishwasher slash food prep. He knows who y'all are. He knows what y'all do. He knows all these particular things, and y'all still mess with him everywhere he goes at. You see what I'm saying? You don't want him to talk over here. You don't want him to talk over there. You don't want him to talk right there. And when he talks, when people listen, it makes sense. And then people ask you questions and look at your facial expression, look at everything. You can't keep taking people's attitudes and the way they act and stuff like that and apply it to yourself and then make yourself look like a better liar at that too. Which is you know what I'm saying, and you got to watch that because I gave him an idea on that one. I'm trying to lie with it. It's called trying to lie with a straight face and stuff like that nature. You understand what I'm saying? But and that's a form of expression and stuff like that nature. You see what I'm saying? Um, another thing is that I can go to different joints. Like, hold on, I'm gonna go to this joint right here. I'm gonna go to this joint. I'm gonna go to this joint. My emails. Now look at my emails. All my emails. See how that changed? You see how that changed? That's how I know my phone is hooked up to something else. You know what I'm saying? Because my email, I didn't refresh the joint. It just switched. You see how it switched? You see how it's switching? My emails, so they're hiding my emails at the same time. You see what I'm saying? But at this at this moment, like all these joints, I'm not even getting. Like you know what I'm saying? All these joints, I'm not even getting. Like I didn't even mean that joint. I ain't pressed that joint. You see what I'm saying? I just pressed that joint. Just you know what I mean? And now look at this joint. And never pay for cover the home repairs again. I don't get to somebody would take that joint. Somebody what they do is have somebody on the phone that would take that. This is what they do. Anybody that sends me something over the phone, they snatch it. I'm gonna show you another joint. You see what I'm saying? I'm show you another joint. Now I'm on AsianDate.com for the people that said I don't like Asians. I'm on that joint. Now look at this joint. Now what they do is trying to switch for. Like, I got a picture of her already. They put that picture up already. I already got a picture of that joint. You understand what I'm saying? And let me go to this joint. You see how they got things in my fingers and stuff like that nature. You know what I mean, it's let me see, let me see. Now let me see. I say I go to this joint. It says no subject. Kelly. Now this could be a girl. Now this at 3:41 a.m. right, and I didn't hear the notification joint on my phone. You see what I'm saying? Now look, now look at this joint. Now don't try to transfer this one back to this one and jump on this phone and I start getting emails like this right here, right? You see what I'm saying? Now it says, "Hello, darling. I'm an attractive chick with a cheerful smiling on my face who's currently searching for a romantic relationship. Am I able to possibly say about myself at the moment in the fact that it's love, sports activity, of course, open air trips a lot. Remember to check out my photos down on page. I'll be looking. Now, it's this is sent to me. Now somebody else will take my image, will take this particular will take this particular image right there. You see my picture right there? They would take that particular image and put that image on top of somebody else's body and then Walker said, "Well, I'm doing this and the third, blah blah blah," and have an actual meeting. You see what I'm saying? And this girl sent this to me, and I'm trying to meet girls. Girls are trying to meet me, but then you have Thin Fam, Nount Fam, Duck Fam, Lau Fam, Anthony Fam. I don't even know if Jamie Fam. I don't want to say Jamie. I really don't want to put Jamie in that joint. Not just because she's American. I don't want to put Jamie. I don't got Jamie on the cop block tip. But I just got her. I just got her. If they force her to cop block, I think she will. I think she will cop block and stuff like that nature. You see what I'm saying? But those names that I just named would take these particular would take these joints right here and then the girls that sent me the joint that's trying to give me some pussy. I ain't had pussy in 9 months. 9 months and I beat my dick in 3 months. You see what I'm saying? And boom, they'll take my email. They'll take my email and actually create a particular woman or that woman that sent the email. They'll go to that woman that sent this email and either take my image like I showed you or go ahead and just intercept the pass. You see what I'm saying? That's cop blocking shit. Like, let me fuck her, then you can fuck her. I'm not saying like let me fuck her like that, like I'm asking her something like that. I'm just saying let me fuck her. Then if you knew who I was and knew what I stand for, and if she's down with it, I can pass her up like, yo, I got a home in San Third, like you know what I'm saying, or talk her into it, whatever be the situation, and you can get some. You know what I'm saying? It's like I, you know what I'm saying. I done passed off pussy before. You know what I'm saying? Before I even met anybody from Florida. You see what I'm saying? And now you and now you see and now you see what remember with this the noise, always remember the noise distraction. That means when I'm telling the truth and I'm hitting the point when they get mad and stuff like that nature. But you can't tell me if you see what I'm saying, when the dude did like when I got a dude's number or anything like that to that crazy joint. You see what I'm saying? Like now you don't want to now the picture don't want to upload. You see what you see what I'm saying? And that you know now look at the joint. You see what I'm saying? Like she sent me a joint, whatever be situation. And I signed up for this joint. Like you know what I mean? And I don't want you know what I'm saying, I don't want her in my phone or nothing like that. Now you see how I got you know what I mean? And then my emails as far as these, they take my emails as my jobs And then what they do is they give other people jobs. Like the other boy got a job out out Holmesburg. I said my cousin live out there. You know what I'm saying? Now, dude Fred got a job out that way. Another person got a job out another place that like when I look up on my jobs on Indeed, all these other people's getting jobs and girlfriends and stuff like that nature, except me, and they're getting it off me. Like I said before, as far as the boy got a janitor job. I even signed up for a janitor job, and you know what I'm saying? Like I know how to buff floors, wax floors, and stuff like that nature. You know what I'm saying? I got a couple credentials on that joint, chemical mixing and stuff like that nature. You know what I'm saying? My certificates, I don't know if it's still at my aunt's house or not, but I got certificates on that joint. You see what I'm saying? And every time I'm on the road, they'll drain the battery too, just like they did my 6S. Now look at this joint. You see what I'm saying? Like now, you tell me something's different about, you know what I'm saying? Like how much joint, you mean? Now somebody now you see that like how the name is, you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that nature. People are trying to get to me any shape, form, or fashion. Just like when people when I signed up for the porn sites, people were like, oh, he's trying to get a girl. This and third. Yeah, I'm trying to get a girl. You know what I'm saying? If you're a cop blocker, then why would you try to cop block me anyway? I don't play like that. And when I catch you when you cop block, I'm gonna break your fucking face. That's just plain and simple. You see what I'm saying? I just that's how I feel. That's just my opinion. You know what I mean? I can upload it to join and stuff like that nature because everything. See, you see how they try to join my everything's from 18 on up. You know what I'm saying? All my videos is 18 on up. You know what I'm saying? Now look at Rachel. Boom. And I just said the cop block. You see how to say the threat. You see how I can tell they not the same. Looking for affordable housing. Start here. Full article on how you can get affordable options in many Americas. Now I've been trying to fill out for Section 8 since the summertime, and I can't even. They reroute me. They reroute me on a different site where I don't even fill out an application on that joint. You see what I'm saying? I've been trying to get a Section 8 house. You see what I'm saying? And the crazy part is they don't want me to have a particular house because they own a restaurant. They own a restaurant and don't even own a house. You know what I'm saying? Ain't that crazy? And the mechanic, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, all right, confirmation, borrow cash, this and third recept. Now I've been put this joint in, right? And the people that were supposed to help me, that were supposed to do the particular thing, didn't even they blocked the joint and helping me. You see what I'm saying? Anybody try to like send me an email or try to do what they're supposed to do or do what they want to do and helping wise. You know what I'm saying? And helping wise, and people don't want to do that. You see what I'm saying? Now look at this joint. You see what I'm saying? Now the confirmation, I'm about to say Porn Pros, PL Pros. You see what I'm saying? I feel this joint now with everything, and then what they'll do is block that because they got so many ghost phones. This is an original phone. Then they got I can go up the street and see 25 other people that has this same exact model and make of this phone. I literally can point them out to you, and then and then at that they're going to try to switch up, and they're going to switch up like, oh, what, you a cop or this and that? No, why you got? How come you all got the same phone, and then I hear the same ringtone, then I hear the same like you got the same phone, dog. That doesn't think so. And then my brother told me my phone had an echo, and we all know if you from the streets when the phone had an echo, it's tapped. You see how I went to the archives and I didn't, you see what I'm saying? Because now because now when it went to the archives, now so they're going to have that joint in there waiting for somebody to steal it. This is what they do. Anything they like, if I knew how to do what they do with my street mentality and my in my heart, you're not going to take nothing from me unless I'm dead, unless you shoot me dead. You know what I'm saying? And if you and then if you beat me down with every situation, you know what I'm saying, and I can't defend myself, I'm coming back to get my stuff. I'm coming. I'm Wallahi, I'm coming back to get my stuff. You see what I'm saying? I tell you no. I tell you no lie. I tell you no lie. When I learn how to when I learn how to fly things from my mind and stuff like that nature, or do what you do, Wallahi, I'm gonna come back and grab my stuff. I ain't dead. I'm gonna come back. Now look at this joint. I've been filled out, and this is what they do with the emails. The email. I've been filled this joint out. You see what I'm saying? The restaurant, this the guy cool, Goy cool sushi joint. I felt that joint out. I still ain't hear nothing back. And you see what I'm saying? all off Indeed. Now you see how now you see the different colors. You see the different colors. One of these colors represent for them either a male or a female. You know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. When they switch up the colors, because the colors Indeed are yellow, the real ones are yellow. And you see how people got to try to trick and hide these individuals because of Bob, Noam, Duke, Lau, Anthony, and Kevin Pham. All of them are Phams. You see what I'm saying? I would say, and I gotta say Jamie Pham because they did use Jamie the joint to get me fired from a temp service. You see what I'm saying? From a temp service. I came in one day. I got a job at the temp service, and then my cousin. I wanted to get some more cash in my pocket so I can work two jobs, one in early in the morning and one in the afternoon. And I did that, and then they got mad at me because I got more cash in my pocket than that. See, they're trying to control me with the money too as well. You see what I'm saying? And that's the crazy part. Now look at this joint. Like look at this email. Do you see this email? Love honey fried chicken. You know what I'm saying? Iron Hill Brewery. You know where Iron Hill Brewery's at? That's in Brewerytown. I walked past there. You see what I'm saying? I've been felt out a joint about that joint. You see what I'm saying? That is the crazy part. You see what I'm saying? Now this one, I guess it's the homosexual in Linza. This email is for the homo. If I pick this one, somebody comes plays with my butt or tries to do something to my butt, and I fill out and I fill out a joint, and then I be working with homosexuals. This is how they got it planned out, and on the emails. You see what I'm saying? I tell you, I can't make this up. I can't make because the reason how I know is because when I'm sitting there I'm laying in the joint filling out applications. I never picked Linsa as a joint to fill out applications and stuff like that nature. You see what I'm saying? And then this joint talking about they're helping me. They're helping to do help me what? I haven't had a job since October. You see what I'm saying? I worked one day in October, and you know what I'm saying? And it's March, almost middle of March. You know what I'm saying? And with this email joint, now they'll have the homosexual joints be working, you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that nature. And then what they do is that they'll have the homosexual porn sites or pornos done in wherever I work at, whatever restaurant that I work in. You see, like right now, somebody's pushing up the what's called my bed right now as I speak. You know what I'm saying, the spring and stuff like that nature. And my voice kind of sounds shaky, but at the same time, I go ahead and look down. Nobody's there. You see what I'm saying? So this is how I know it's for yet. You see what I'm saying? Because who did I run to? What particular restaurant that I ran into that actually that's into Asiatic stuff other than the restaurant that I work at? It's definitely not Kobe's. You see what I'm saying? And look at this joint. It says bite is better. Next. I never said I never signed up joint for next or anything like that nature. You see what I'm saying? But all these emails get taken when and should have had a job. You see what I'm saying? I've been like he said, well, there's cold. It's cold. It's this light heat. It's cold in this joint. These heaters are not even working. I don't know why. What these heaters not working and stuff like that nature. And it shouldn't be cold in this joint. But somebody sent the email for that joint. You see what I'm saying? And watch this. And I open this joint up. You see what I'm saying? Open this joint. Somebody willing to take. Somebody about to take. See, somebody about to take that joint. You see what I'm saying? And now look at like now this is subliminal message. They're laughing at me because I'm saying the same shit. This is subliminal message like that, joint. You know what I'm saying? Like you see what I'm saying? Like it's funny. It's all funny. But then when I go ahead, then when I go ahead and upload it to YouTube, watch somebody try to steal try to do some dumb stuff. You see what I'm saying? It's just crazy. Everything like jobs to careers alert and stuff like that nature. Zip recruiter. You know what I'm saying? Faith joint. I was still looking for my email from IT technology when I signed up for that joint just to learn about computers. They stopped me from learning about computers, dog. A basic course for free that I seen in the welfare office, and I wanted to take a 12-week course of that joint. They stopped that. They don't even want me to learn about computers. I got a book about architect. It's right there, my little joint architect. They don't even want me to learn about that. They don't want me to learn about architect. You see what I'm saying? Soon I start reading about architect joints and what you call it and ritual magic. I still got ritual magic in that joint. Soon I start reading about that, they try to put me to sleep or try to do other stuff. You see what I'm saying? Joint is crazy. Now look, now this is a girl joint. Now this is a girl joint. She sent me a joint and watch this how much they don't like me. And I'm just proving a good point. I said yes. Tell me what's the situation, right? Answer it back. Boom. Say, hey, it's a trusted site. I've used them for a while now. I'm signing up through the homepage. Trial is 100% free. You see what I'm saying? Jessica, sent from I can say the joint. All right. When once it logged in, search for Jessica. You see what I'm saying? And the thing is, these cop blockers will actually got people around me to stop Jessica, whoever Jessica is, that's trying to give me some pussy. You see what I'm saying? Sent me email, this and the third, whatever. You see what I'm saying? And the thing is, and the thing is that they like I'm being recorded right now. That's why I said I'm being recorded because somebody's watching me and taking down notes or drawing the same situation up because you say the same thing I say. Just like Friday when I was talking to the imam down off Gerard, you know what I'm saying, by Frankfurt and Gerard, whatever situation, right? And he's trying to stop the same and they're going back and forth. I say, yeah, but but they find I don't know where they find that funny at though. What country they find that funny in? When I'm dead serious about my religion, I'm dead serious about what I'm teaching. Because another thing is that when I teach certain things, they want to say that they're right. They want to know that I have more knowledge. I got more power than this guy. How can this guy be right about this religion? We don't see him read books. We don't see him do this. We don't see him do that. That's because you shouldn't be seeing me doing shit, you nosy motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I know that you mimic my you mimic my words, you mimic my actions, you mimic everything that's possibly known to me. You understand what I'm saying? And at the same time, and this, you see what I'm saying? Like when this girl sent me the joint March 5th, you see what I'm saying? And stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? They sent me another joint March 12th. Well, that's March 5th. So March 5th, how can it be March on Saturday, March 5th? They see how they changed the joint? And then I put on an answer joint March 12th. No, I just answered the joint the other day. You know what I'm saying? This how they changed it right in front of my eyes. You see what I'm saying? Or soon it went black. You see what I'm saying? But they'll take these girls that try to get to me, they'll take these girls and have people have sex with them and on dates and stuff like that nature. I've seen the joint. I've seen the joint. You know what I'm saying? Your money finder. You know what I'm saying? Look, I won as $50,000. You see what I'm saying? And somebody open this joint. Now watch this. Either Bob, Now, Duck, Loud. You see how the joint went out? You see how it went out? Damn. You see what I'm saying? Now you see that joint? You see what I'm saying? It's joint just crazy. Anytime somebody say, "Look how my hands is on the phone," this how I know my hands don't be sliding up on the joint. I ain't eat no greasy food or anything like that nature. That's how I know my hands got microscopic joints on the joints. Now look at this joint. You see what I'm saying? And look, it's not even a setup joint. It's just that joint. Like, you know what I'm saying? They'll take these emails and actually take these emails and give it to their friends or give it to their joints and say run around say they're rich and they're doing this and the third. I don't get none of this joint, and it was sent to me. It was sent to me, and it's supposed to get to me in any shape, form, or fashion. You know what I got? Hold on. You know what I got? I got this joint. This what this what I got right here. This what I got right here. Cause I'm gonna lay this joint up too. I got this joint. I got this joint. You see what I'm saying? This what I got in the mail. This the only thing I got in the mail other than my bank. I don't even got my bank card or nothing like that. You see what I'm saying? And the thing is, you see how they spread up time right in front of me. You see what I'm saying? 20 minutes. I haven't been talking for 20. You see how they're trying to go to archive and then one archive and stuff like that nature. They put a joint in the archive. 'Cause that's where they store people. That's where they store other things at too. You see what I'm saying? And other joints. I could tell you about the other joint now. Watch this joint. Now hold on. I'm gonna still stay at the email joint. Now hold on. I'm gonna go to this other. I'm gonna go to this other joint. Go to the email joint. Boom. You see what I'm saying? I'm gonna go to another joint in the email. Now it's got job single. I never signed up for jobs. Amazon request. Now watch this joint. I go to Amazon request. Like watch this. Start application. Now watch this. I'm gonna just prove this joint to you. Watch I get redirected to a non-application joint. You see what I'm saying? Look, told you redirected. You see what I'm saying? Look, when I watch this joint, now watch this joint immediately. Don't put this joint on don't put this joint in my joint or nothing like that. Now you see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Boom. Now continue. Now watch this. Where's the application at? You see what I'm saying? Where's the application at? You see how they play games? You see how they play? Where's the application at? And that's not even how you fill out the application. Boom, hold on. Let me now watch this. Now watch how you go. Now watch how you try to switch phones and switch phones bit to whatever this one switch back and just switch back and forth. You see what I'm saying? You see, you see final step, complete profile, confirm your number. You see what I'm saying? Now my joint is like that. All right, watch this. Boom. You see what I'm saying? Boom. Now watch this, y'all. Uh, See, on application, I'm talking about do you want to further your education on application? You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Now look over there. You see a rat over there? That's one of them. That's a person that's in that joint. And so like they're moving around. They run there fucking and stuff like that. You see now you see where's the application at? You see what I'm saying? You see now you see you see what I'm saying? Where's the application at? Where's the application at? See, I didn't press that. You see what I'm saying? Now you see, you see how it's going on. You see how you see how things in my in my joint. You see how they on my phone. You see what I'm saying? And she had the flies came to me. Don't help them. Don't do that. You see what I'm saying? Because they come in for all types of insects. And now they made another phone that quick that they'll try to deny the joint. You see what I'm saying? Look at that. Welcome to job alerts. You see how quick y'all switch that joint? I didn't sign up for that joint. Oh, I see what you mean. You see, when anybody try to, don't be scared of these people. These people ain't that. You see how I don't go to no application. You see how I don't go to no application, nothing like that. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? And they just do some other people. They just do some other people inside the other phone and saying, don't do this and don't do that. But that's my thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't gonna. You know what I mean? That's what I say. Don't trust what they say. Don't you know what I mean? Don't trust what Duck say, Lau say, Anthony say, Thin Fam say, Nount say. Don't trust none of them. Kevin say. Don't trust none of them. They all Vietnamese liars. You know what I'm saying? Like real rat. You know what I mean? And bring their face to me. Bring their faces and all that to me. I bet you I tell them. You see what I'm saying? I bet you I tell them everything's right to their face. You know what I mean? Because they like to hide disguises and stuff like that nature. Like, you know what I mean? This joint is crazy. Oh, I need a car. You know what I mean? Like, you see how it keeps that there's somebody in my phone. Like every time I try to do that joint, you know what I'm saying? It's just going. You see how when I can do tap joint like that. You see what I'm saying? You see the joint is just crazy. Joint just crazy. Look, so it got somebody in my eyes. It got somebody in my eyes when they look at the joint. When I look at talking about denied, it got somebody in my eyes like, oh, denied, whatever bitch. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't directly look at denied. And somebody's guiding in my eyes. That's either a computer or something like that nature. You know what I'm saying? That's saying denied, or you know what I'm saying? That joint is crazy. That joint is crazy. You see how I'm sliding the phone backing up and forth like that? That's somebody jumping in and jumping out of the phone. You see what I'm saying? Like real rap. I just can't make this up from the project. Why would I make this up? You see what I'm saying? All these joints, your money finding, this and third, payout. Payout has arrived. Now watch this joint. I didn't even mark that joint, right? I marked the payout has arrived. Now $100 arrived for you soon. Now they got my address, they got everything like that. How come I didn't receive that yet? You see what I'm saying? How come I received that? You talking about run my mouth? This and a third. I ain't running my mouth. How come I haven't received it yet? You see what I'm saying? Now watch this joint. Now. You see how the fly? You see, look at the see what I'm saying? Fly on the joint. You know what I mean? On the crazy tip. You know what I mean? That's one of the ways that they come in. You see what I'm saying? It flies and stuff like that nature. You know what I mean? Feel zip recorder. You know what I'm saying? I remember joint like that. Now this like this could be a dude or a chick. Ozell Villas, right? And this could be a dude or a chick. And then now watch this joint. Now this is the gay stuff that Anthony fam, Duke fam, Lau fam, Nount fam, Kevin fam, uh, 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 and Thin fam. This is the joint they do. You see what I'm saying? This is the joint they do. Now, this could be a chick that can turn to a man or turn to a woman. I'm not too sure because every time I say a chick that's trying to give me something, they'll try to put a man inside that chick to make to just to confirm their homosexuality about me, just to confirm the joint. You see what I'm saying? And they're like, "Oh, Dula, he already knew that was he should have known. He should have known that was a man that was in a woman. No, he shouldn't have known that was a man and a woman. He's human. Remember, he's human. If the girl got a slit between her tits, you see what I'm saying, and a click, that's a woman to me. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Now what I know now is that y'all can turn the women into men and men into women. So now you want to sit and say, or amongst the people that know that about the Turners, oh, see, he can't go. He's gay. He's gay. He knew that, and it still happened to send a third. No, he knew that you tricked him. That's what he didn't know. You see what I'm saying? Now, you see what I'm saying? This could be one of because it's got a fantasy land that people actually live in people's lives that are men, that are women. You see what I'm saying? And that men that like to may act like a woman but don't want to be ridiculed for homosexuality and stuff like that nature. So then they'll hide their homosexuality through that joint. Now there's some people that are open to that joint and stuff like that nature. I've seen those individuals. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, they leave no room other than other. Oh, I ain't gonna say too much about that. You know what I mean? But I seen those individuals, and it was what it was. They walked right past me. I walked right past them. You see what I'm saying? I'm tired of extending my hand out to people that come out and look at the SSI benefit. I could have got that joint. They blocked that joint, denied me on that joint. Boom. You see what I'm saying? And they still send me the joint. So now it's telling me that you're transferring people through these particular emails. And when I open the emails or something like that nature, you're just getting more stuff and more. You know what I'm saying? More stuff. You see what I'm saying? And joint's just crazy. You see what I'm saying? And then people right there, soon they give it to me, want to take the joint. But just trust me. Just trust me. Trust and believe. Once I learned on a lot of stuff, that how they handle that joint, trust me. You know what I mean? My street mentor, I'm telling you, I'm gonna die for mines. I'm definitely gonna die for mines. You know what I'm saying? Like real rap. And I'm gonna get 41 virgins or 72 virgins in heaven. And I don't care if you don't believe in heaven or not. If you don't believe what I believe in, just I'll sit you down. You know what I'm saying? Look at Chloe, Red Robin. You know what I'm saying? Now I bet you now and I got 100 some odd applications on this joint. You see what I'm saying? Now hold on, let me show you this joint too. You know what I mean? I go to this joint. Now watch this joint. Let me see. Let me go to Indeed joint. Let me go to Indeed. Now, now, they even busted. I go to Indeed. I go to Indeed joint. Now just watch how many applications I got on that joint. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Look how they speeding up the time because they switched. You know how they switched the phone with the time of recording. I've been recording for 39 minutes and 24 seconds. You see what I'm saying? This how I know they be messing with the time and stuff like that nature. You know what I'm saying? Now watch this joint. Now watch this joint. Now let me see my jobs. Now my jobs. I applied for 99 plus jobs. Let me let me get the whole joint. You see what I'm saying? I applied for not interviews. I applied for it says 99 plus jobs. 99. This is how I know they messing with my phone and doing all types of other joints. 99 general cleaner, dishwasher. And I went down to IHOP downtown on off of Broad Street. I went to that joint, and you see what I'm saying? How they trying to stick something up there, trying to say some sexual shit. I guess you have to be gay in order to be down. And what the fuck? You see what I'm saying? Like something just hot just went on my ass. Like something just went up. You know what I mean? And the crazy part is I got my pants. I got my pants on. Like look at that joint. Nobody here. You see what I'm saying? Nobody here. And I felt something like my pants wouldn't even like my pants ain't even down. How should I feel like on my skin? You see what I'm saying? That shit is crazy. You know what I mean? That shit is crazy. Like, like where the fuck are you at? You see what I'm saying? Like, where are you at? You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? Come on out so I can fight you. Cause you put something like I felt like in pause and it felt like, you know what I'm saying? And felt like on some crazy homosexual shit. Like motherfucker put their joint like and bust a nut. Like who the fuck does that shit? To touch me up with my pants on? So how the fuck was my so you got my skin like you have to have some of my body parts, something like that. You see what I'm saying? Now, boom, you see what I'm saying? Now look at now look at this joint. You see what I'm saying? And the thing is, you talking about I got to get fucked in the ass in order to, in order to get a job, or I got to let you. When did that start? You see what I'm saying? That's the sick shit y'all got going on and shit like that. And then you look at the fuck. That shit is getting, you know, man. Like that shit is this shit is crazy. You know what I mean? That shit is crazy. That shit is crazy. And look at all these joints, 99 joints. You see what I'm saying? And they sitting there saying because I'm not gay. I'm not gay, so I don't get a job. Like you got motherfuckers thinking that on some other shit that y'all did some other shit. All these joints. And then Food Runner. Look, I went to the job. I went to the job the other day. This how I knew they going back on off what I'm saying and what I'm doing and stuff like that. Food Runner and Buster. You see what I'm saying and stuff like that nature. You know what I'm saying? All these particular joints, cleaning technician. You see what I'm saying? Overnight stocker, dishwasher, all these applications that I put in, all these over 99 applications, dog, crew member, all these joints, you tell me something different, laundry aid, you know what I'm saying? Team member, you see what I'm saying? Food service, inventory. And this is an official, Indeed's official website, dog. It's official. You see what I'm saying? It's just that it's that these people on joint. School housekeeper. You see what I'm saying? From 3 to 11. You see what I'm saying? That's basically a janitor, food runner, cleaner, dishwasher. A lot of these joints are dishwashers. I'm not gonna sit there and hold you up. A lot of these joints are dishwashers. You know what I'm saying? Dietary aid, janitorial work. Look, he got janitorial work. He got, and then he got janitorial work. You know what I'm saying? And on a joint like that, he trying to put homosexuals may have work homosexuals and working with this one or working with that one. You see what I'm saying? And say, well, I told you, he don't even know he's working around homosexuals. Ah, we full doula. Well, this is what we do. This and the third. But then when the right people find out the right things and what you're doing with your gifts and power and stuff like that nature, you know what I'm saying? Don't start crying and complaining. You see what I'm saying? That's just the crazy part. All these joints right there. Now I'm gonna hit you with another. Now I'm gonna hit you with another joint. I'm gonna hit you with another joint. No, I can't be talking about that you still gay. They come on the radio talking about you still. No, how can I still be gay if you just came up and put a dick next to my ass when I don't even want a dick next to my ass and I can't see you to fight you? You see what I'm saying? And look how little you got when you flew up in the air. You see what I'm saying? Enjoying this crazy. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? That shit is crazy. That shit is crazy. Now, now watch this joint. Now watch this joint. Watch this joint. And just because I've been on YouTube and you know what I mean? What the you know what I mean? Now you see what I'm saying? Like this shit is crazy. This shit is crazy. Now I'm talking about don't sit there and say some other joints. You know what I mean? Yo, fuck is you see what I'm saying? It seems like when I'm trying to prove a point, and then they putting joints, they put like joints like trying to put joints on next to my skin and inside my skin on that joint. Get the fuck out of here! When'd you come out between the mattress, you fucking faggots? You see what I'm saying? That shit is crazy. That shit is crazy. Cause you trying to reverse something, join on that. When the right people find out, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Y'all be the first ones. I bet you be the first one to call the cops on me though. I bet that much. I bet you that much. Let's see. Like Cosmo. Cosmo. What's that? Cosmo joint? Cosmo. Cause I'm gonna show you a joint. Cosmo. Now watch this joint. Now watch this joint. No, that's a gay shit. He's trying to put the gay shit on there. Cosmo. And look, I said I subscribed to Cosmopolitan joint, and then I get this magazine. You see what I'm saying? And the thing is that I don't want, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, don't put no gays because they trying to put the gays up in that joint and stuff like that nature. You know what I mean? Now, look, this is the girl. This is what I was trying to get to. This is the actual. This is the actual girl that is on the front cover. This is her, and she called her mom up. And you see what I'm saying? Now you tell me that they're on my phone doing all types of other stuff, doing all you know what I'm saying, and doing all or you know what I'm saying. So obviously now you're trying to make magazines, those cosmopolitan magazines, and then at that most of the articles in there were about gay people. You see what I'm saying? And stuff like that nature. You know what I'm saying? And the thing and the thing is with that is that even with cosmetalin joint, even with cosmetalin joints like that, is that whatchamacallit, is that with most of with most of them joints is that is that they try to send like a subliminal message because it was some gay articles in there and stuff like that nature. But these are about broad stuff. Most of these are about women. Cosmetic is about women and women's joints. And my thing is, when you talk to a woman, you want to know how to caress a woman, how to treat a woman, and stuff like that nature. These motherfuckers here, I ain't know two of a manly man that doesn't know anything about women blouses or women's fashion or anything like that nature. And like why I was in the why like why I was here, You see what I'm saying? Like where was they at? You see what I'm saying? Look, I got my you see what I'm saying? Like, see how I turned black? Like like I got my pants on and stuff like that nature. How did they get to my butt cheeks? You know what I'm saying? Like, how did you like? You know what I'm saying? Like, see how I going black right here, and then I go like that. Then I was pitch black right there. They got something black cover right there that for people to come up and touch you with their dicks and shit like that nature. You see what I'm saying? That's called rape, dog. You see what I'm saying? Like that's called sexual harassment, dog. And then when I shoot and then when I shoot somebody, you see what I'm saying, that remotely looks like them, don't get mad at me. You see what I'm saying? You know, you defend yourself. You got a right to defend yourself. As an American, you can shoot anybody as long as you have the right to shoot them. You know what I'm saying? That's real rare. Just like you got a right to mace anybody, stuff like that nature. You know what I'm saying? But now you see how they try to stop that joint. You see how they try to stop that joint. And look how fast they went to that joint. Look how now look how fast they recorded that. Look how fast this girl gonna be made, and why she gonna be on porn or Terminal's joint on porn. You see what I'm saying? Now another joint. Now this is what we do. That's not him. That's somebody else. Now with this picture, like, you see what I'm saying? Like, you see what I'm saying? This shit is crazy. Now, you know what I'm saying? Once the right people learn and know the right shit, that's not him. That's somebody else. You see what I'm saying? That the joint is crazy. Now, let me see. Hold on. Let me show you this joint. I'll show you this joint. Show you this joint. Now I don't want to. Hold on. Where's my joint at? You see what I'm saying? Oh. Now with these pictures, she can take. Now I don't want these into my phone. You see how the joint with her hand? That means they got something in my arm that goes like that. My hand never went like that. You see what I'm saying? And now she could take these pictures and put these pictures and make them to life. You see what I'm saying? And turn them to life. I mean, this is they boss right here. This is her husband right here. You already knew that, John. You know what I'm saying? We already got. You know what I'm saying? You already got him. You see what I'm saying? That's the restaurant right there. This where it all started at. This where I knew it all started at, in this joint. I pinpoint everything back to this joint. You see what I'm saying? Like real rap. This is him. This is Thin Fam. That's Thin Fam right there. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and boom, that's what it is with that joint. You know what I'm saying? But with his wife can mimic all these pictures. I'm gonna show you another joint, another joint of her. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna show you another joint of her. You know what I mean? Or these joints they want me to have sex with. These joints right here. You see what I'm saying? Boom. These joints right here. These joints. She tried to come at me. Oh, you handsome. You cute. This, that, and the third. But I appreciate it. I appreciate it, sis. But she had no front teeth, no nothing like that. And she and her out there. See how they hide? You see how they hide their faces? You see how they faces when I started recording? You see what I'm saying? And this was similarity like her. That's a similarity. That's not really her. That's not. You know what I mean? That's one of the watches joints. That's my joint. And the reason why I took my defecation and just to let you know, you see what I'm saying? Look at that. You see how I joint go back? The reason why I took my defecation, look, half that joint is green, half that joint is brown. That's how I know something's in my body that's not supposed to be in my body. You see what I'm saying? That's how I know my body's feeling different and moving different. You see what I'm saying? Like, the joint is crazy. These are one. That's one of her. That's one. Well, you already seen that joint anyway. You know what I'm saying? You already know who that one is. You 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 you, you know who that. You know who that is. Let me see. Like, I mean, hold on. You see how big the joint? You see how they messing with the joint and stuff like that, nature? I mean, that's Dee Dee. You know what I'm saying? Dee Dee Shy. That's his family. That's, you know what I'm saying? I ain't saying that. That's there and all that joint. Y'all already knew that joint. I mean, and I put that being sarcastic. I know. That's what she looks like. You see what I'm saying? That's one of her other disguises that she looks like an originality of the joint. You see what I'm saying? I'm not making fun of nobody. You see what I'm saying, or nothing like that. You know what I mean? I got holes in my socks. You know what I'm saying? Because of them, they cutting holes. These are brand new socks and cut a hole. They cut a hole in them joints. You know what I mean? I got a pair of Timberland boots for 5 years. I had them five for the past 5 years. Now the scratch on them. You know what I'm saying? And now I got holes in the socks. These socks is not even 2 months old. You see what I'm saying? And that's my thing there. You know what I'm saying? Like that's one of a that's one of a disguise right there. That's then Mount Fam's disguise right there. She was crying one day while I was being lowered to the joint. I'm gonna keep it all real with myself. You see what I'm saying? I don't know what she was crying at, nothing like that, nature, but she was crying. You know what I'm saying? And that's the that's the joint right there. You know what I'm saying? Boom. Or I'm gonna show you the other joint. Now I'm show you the other joint. I'm gonna give you a little bit of taste of the other joint. You know what I mean? But that's the joint I'm saying. But as far as that joint now, how they owe me the 50. I'm gonna say I'm gonna say let me see let me see yeah man let me see this joint because I'm on the road on this joint. So now let me see now hold on now watch this joint. A girl sent me a joint like that, no subject. A girl sent me that joint. You know what I'm saying? A girl sent me that joint, and I still can't upload this joint or anything like that nature. You see what I'm saying? This how much they take. A girls try to get in contact with me and stuff like that nature. That's they porn joints. I'm gonna break that joint with all the porns that they did. Another girl that sent something. You know what I'm saying? Another girl that sent something. I can't even. You know what I mean? I call it back. It'd be something different. You know what I'm saying? The joint is just crazy. Our girls be trying to. You know what I'm saying? Send me joints. You know what I'm saying? Then you know what I mean, you know what I'm saying, as far as you know what I mean, you know what I mean, the joint is crazy. 19, you know what I mean, everybody got my joint. Hold on, let me show you this joint. All right, you know what I'm saying. Now look at this joint. Now I'm gonna show you this joint. You know what I mean. Hold on, like let me see. I'm gonna show you the joint. I can't take that joint right here. This is how they owe me $50,000. This is you see you see what I'm saying. You see what I'm saying? This how I know what I'm talking about when I talk about it. You know what I'm saying? This how now they called the cops on me first and foremost, got me locked up, got me. This an official. This is official. I followed the federally down to Tampa down Tampa before I left Tampa down the federal building down Tampa. I followed the federal joint by my back taxes. This how I knew this how I know that I'm right about what I'm talking about. You see what I'm saying? This how I owe me $50,000 lawsuit for back taxes, dog. You know what I'm saying? And it's still open. This joint's still open. You talking about this old, this and third. You don't know nothing about cases. You see what I'm saying? Now you see what you see what I'm saying. You see who I named. You see who named that I didn't put in there. Now I didn't put your name in there now for a particular reason. Now you see what I'm saying? And U.S. District Court of the Middle District of Florida, Tampa office, County Hillsborough, judge. You see what I'm saying? All this, you see what I'm saying? The case action, docket report, this docket loaded received September 4th, 2018. You see what I'm saying? See how it goes? You see how we still going on the joint? Mail return to under that was for me. And that's why they kept me moving. This is the reason why they keep me moving. They kept me moving from place to place. When I stayed at my mom's place, stayed at my dad's place and stuff like that nature. You know what I'm saying? So I don't get back the milk. Well, lying. They don't know nothing about this shit because they know that they know that restaurant is not an official restaurant, dog. That's what they do know. They know what I know. You see what I'm saying? But I want my tax. How can I make $800 or $900 every 2 weeks, and then at the end of the year only make 1,200 out of taxes? Even if I was half got if even half got paid under the table. Even if I got paid under the table 400, say I got 800, 400, and 400 in 3 months. That's $1,200. I should have made more than $1,200 regardless of how you look at it. You see what I'm saying? And I'm gonna get to that part joint. You know what I'm saying? I'm just give you a little warm up on this joint. You see what I'm saying? Now boom, now boom, like report to criminalization, second motion for leave to proceed in formula. You see what I'm saying? Abdullah M. Boyer. complaint filed by Abdullah and Boy related case order sent third. Mail, you know what I'm saying? Mail to sent to Abdullah Boyer. This is my old address, 1264 US 301, apartment 2, Thunderside, Florida. You know what I'm saying? Unable to resend. I left Florida. Set in September. Sometime in September. You see what I'm saying? And look, August. You see what I'm saying? And then I was up in Easton, August 21st. You see what I'm saying? And then it says deny without prejudice, and that means that that it's still open. You don't know lawyer talk. You see what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And you know what I'm saying, this is all about back taxes, dog. You see what I'm saying? And plaintiff's complaint, plaintiffs granted to leave to file within 20 days date of this joint order to amend the complaint to address deficiencies noted in judge. You see what I'm saying? All this joint is open. All this joint is still open. You see what I'm saying? July 23rd, filing. If you say denied, just if you're using your intellect, your basic English intellect, and you don't know law language, why would it say July 23rd after that joint? Filing joints. You see what I'm saying? Certified of interest persons, corporate disclosure statement due by 8/6. You see what I'm saying? Signed by Judge Mary S. Scriven. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? This is why they owe me the money. You see what I'm saying? All this joint. You know what I'm saying? I do it the right way. And look who I name. You're saying Nount's name's not even on that joint. You see what I'm saying? And how you get the 50? You see what I'm saying? How to get the 50,000? You see what I'm saying? The joint's crazy. The joint's crazy. You see what I'm saying? It's just deep in itself. And I'm doing this, and I did this on a legal tip. On a legal tip, I could have just tied them up. You know what I'm saying? Me and my young bull and a couple of my Mexican bulls up in Plant City. You know what I'm saying? We could have came down there and tied them up and made them go to the Mac machine or made them go to the bank and get the, you know what I'm saying, and get the bread out. You know what I'm saying? But no, I did it the right way. You see what I'm saying? This is my proof right here, man. That I know what I'm doing when I talk about that law stuff and all that. I don't need to hire a lawyer. I hire myself. You see what I'm saying? I'm gonna learn more myself by going through it than hiring a lawyer. Just and I got money, hire this one, hire that one. No, I'm gonna do it myself. I'm gonna save me some money and do it myself. Even if I did have money, I still do it myself. You know what I'm saying? Like real, like real rat. You see what I'm saying? This joint is crazy. This joint is crazy. Then at that, like you know what I'm saying? The joint just crazy. Like, and then some of the pornos joints. Like I'm gonna lay this joint up a little bit too. I'm gonna give you a little preview on this joint. You see how I got it going on, so I don't record or nothing. Now this joint, now look at this joint. All these joints is they porn that they did. All these joints, all these sites, all these sites is joints that they did. You see what I'm saying? All these joints, but how come my dick's not getting wet? How come my dick is not getting wet? How come when I talk to a girl, it's always trouble? It's always some joints. All these joints. Like, look at all these joints. Look at all these joints. You see what I'm saying? The hentai, this, that, and third. And I'm gonna show you some other joints too. I'm gonna break some other joints down too. You know what I'm saying? Like real rap. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, and the thing is that they on my phone for what? When girls are trying to send me something. Other girls trying to, you know what I'm saying, give me something. Other girls trying to, you know what I'm saying? Look at that gift card. They trying to send me a joint. You see what I'm saying? I don't. You there steal my mail? I don't even got my bank card yet. That's how I know you. That's how I know you messing with my mail. You see what I'm saying? The joint is just crazy. You know what I'm saying? All for what though? That's what I'm trying to find out. All for what? Valentine's Day joint. I'm trying to go out other joints. Stop over the. You see what I'm saying? I mean, like joints is just crazy. And don't check these joints for other people and all that. He's not a fag and nothing like that. They're trying to get him some pussy. They know he's not a faggot. And y'all sitting there trying to sit there and say, "Oh, he's a faggot. He's this, that, and third. Blah blah blah. This and third." No, he's not. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna break this joint. Subscribe to my YouTube, y'all. ABDULLAHBOYER. Press the like button, you like it. Press the dislike button, you dislike it. Give me the comments and stuff like that nature. Give me some constructive criticism that I can take and stuff like that nature, and break your joint down to me to simplest form to the simplest form simplest form fashion. And then the motherfucker and all that joint, you know what I mean? Like, mashallah, you know. All right.